Today was a very big news in terms of Pokemon. We have like a second trailer after so long of a wait, but now we should analyze every single information we've got. So without further ado, let's begin the analyses. However, before we begin, feel free to go get yourself a cup of coffee, something to drink, and let's begin. If you want to subscribe for us, you can consider doing so. Now that you decided to subscribe, to like, to do any of that stuff, we're good? Okay. Let's go now, let's begin the analysis. So, I'm gonna start playing the trailer here, and let's see how things work out. So, beginning, I don't really see anything different from the very beginning, like it's what we expected, an open world, there is a new Pokemon Center, the orange and the grape kind of thing, and then we go 20 seconds through the trailer, that's where the deep stuff happened, and we're gonna stop the video right here at the 20 seconds of the video, where we see both those professors. So, on the left of my screen, or like in your case on the right, we see the Pokemon Scarlet Professor, which is the female character, and she looks like she's coming from the ancient. Like, look at her necklace with the knives. It seems like she comes from the ancient history, and even she has like canines. Probably seems like she's been like eating carnivores and stuff, which really comes to the past, the old past. And then you go with like the other professor who's like from Scarlet, or like the Pokemon Scarlet, and he seems to be coming deep down from the future. Like, look at his suit. He kind of looks like Iron Man who forgot his mask. Like, that's really interesting. Now, I looked at the thing behind them. It seems to be the same. There doesn't look to be anything else in terms of poster. But then we go to the video a little bit, and we realize that her name is Sada, which means past. His name is Turo, which means future. Which is interesting. We come back to the starters. We see a different look to them. Quaxley and all those people. And then we come across the rival, who's Nemona. And Nemona seems to be your main rival in this series. I'm gonna stop where I see the Pokemon there. And she seems to be very good at battles. Nemona is an experienced Pokemon trainer who loves Pokemon battles. She is the one that battles you with Pawmi. Pawmi is the Pokemon here who's electric kind of bear. So I know people say that Pawmi is the like new Pikachu or Pikachu clone. But I don't think he's only that. Because she's the one who's very keen on battle, and because it says in Pawmi's description on the website that he uses his arms from electricity, it tells me this guy is gonna evolve into something big. Maybe a fighting electric or electric fighting bear could be the case. But we'll continue down and see how things flow. So now we have the first new Pokemon here, which seems to be cool, really cool. It seems to be like it will be one of the really popular Pokemon here. But then we come across this guy who says that you can actually play with your friends. And here we see clips where you can play up to 4 players. Now, it doesn't really show you where and how much like can you do that or in which areas. I think it could be area specific. But that is a really cool feature to see. And then we have another Pokemon here. We'll stop at it. It's called Smoliv. And Smoliv is based on an olive. It's an olive-based Pokemon, which is grass normal. And that is really interesting, like having olive and oil, and like Spain is Middle Eastern, so if you look at the description of it from the Pokemon website, it says the oil that comes out of its head has a very strong bitter taste, and it's not suitable for consumption. When startled or attacked, Smoliv will shoot this oil out, slowing its opponents down. It will then seize the moment to run away. Really interesting design, like it's really interesting, even description behind it, which is really cool. We're gonna continue and see things, what things will hold next in this trailer. Now, continuing, okay, the player is catching it, now he's running, it's still now. He comes across this Pokemon, Lechonk, which is the normal type pig. It's timid, but it's strong. Now, interesting to see it crying, probably is gonna grow into something, but here, stop here. This is where I need you to stop and watch. It's 129. So if you look at 129, or like 128, you're gonna see this trainer who has a shirt that has Tauros on it, but it's not only a usual Tauros. It seems to be a one-eyed Tauros. Could that refer to a regional Tauros who's a fighting type and like lost an eye because of battle? That would have been epic. Then we come across where it shows you that like we have trading, online trading or random trading probably coming back from the Gala region, which is really cool. I really missed the Sword and Shield random trading thing. And then we come across the training area, which really don't really know what that is. That is like a gym kind of like area to battle arena, or is that like just a usual battle arena? But then we come across the legendaries. We go down from the ancient into the grounds, up into a different sea and sky, and there we go to two Pokemon who appear like Digimon for some reason. The first legendary, which is Scarlet, he looks like a samurai, and the second one really looks like something from space. So again, it goes to ancient and future. That is really interesting when you look into it. And the interesting thing here about like ancient and future, and even I'm like thinking, why do we have two different professors? Why two? And why is it like ancient and like future? Now when I look more into this and see, like there's a couple of scenarios I have. One, having two of those Pokemon, of those professors, could mean that we will see the opposing professor sometime in the game, and that professor would probably give us a different starter Pokemon. He could give us Johto starters, could give us Wind starters that might have new gimmicks. So we might get new two starters, like what happened sometime in the past. So that could happen. So that is one way of things turning on. Now the next thing that could happen, what if the professor on each game, you have like a 2 or 3 hour gameplay that is very different from the other game, like extremely different, only like a different map, different area, different characters for 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. That would really explain the different professor, because if you're looking at future and ancient, to me that means you're gonna do two different things. But the thing here is, in this trailer, we didn't really see major hints confirming gyms yet. Like usually they'd confirm a gym or confirm like a gym leader or confirm something like that. But nothing of that was really like confirmed in a sense. Now if I look into it, are we really gonna have gym battles here? Or if we're doing the ancient and we're doing future, are we looking into something like maybe something different than gyms in the Scarlet and something maybe gyms or maybe different Violet? Is there something like, what is there to happen? Like, are we getting gyms, or how different will the games be? It's like very interesting having two professors. It like gives you tons and tons of possibilities. In terms of Pokemon design, I think the Pokemon are great. The Pokemon that we see are really cool. I'm really interested with the Pikachu type clone, Pawmi. I really think it's gonna turn out to something cool, like an electric fighting kind of Pokemon. As for rivals, we only have one so far. We don't really have more than that. I hope we get even more characters, but this trailer seems to be very short, and I really think we will be getting a different trailer sometime soon, maybe in the next 2 weeks, because we should be followed with something different so that we're able to have more information to gather out what's happening. Because like they didn't really give us the new gimmick, they didn't really give us gym battles, they didn't give us those things. Because when you're having two different schools, I'm not sure the gym battle will be the best route. It could be a discovery kind of thing. Like you're discovering your past or discovering your future. You're discovering your past, what will you battle, how will you grow? You're discovering your future, who will you battle, how will you grow? Those type of things could be very interesting. Nevertheless, the open world kind of thing is really cool. And I really need to make you guys remember that whatever you see here in terms of design is not finalized. So probably towards the end, we're gonna have way better like animation, I think. So that's why I won't really talk about the character designs as of yet. But so far, I really enjoyed this this trailer. Like really cool. I really loved it. I just wish it was more. I wish we had more Pokemon, some evolution, some Dunsparce kind of evolution, regional form, something like that. But hopefully they will give us something more in the next couple of weeks. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, drop us a like, subscribe if you guys are new, and see you in the next video. Peace.